are recording. What's going on with everybody? It is your boy, Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Green Dungeon, giving it to you real raw rugged, and I got somebody on the other line. I will let him introduce himself, man. Who we got here today?
My name is Donovan. I make music under the name Money for Water. That's about it.
Hey, man, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. It's not cold anymore in the South. It's 70 degrees. I might go ride my bike later, man.
I think about me asking everybody that question, how are you doing today? And is it disingenuous sometimes because we just had almost like a 30-40 minute conversation before we started doing this interview. So it's like, I think I kind of know how you're doing.
But in that conversation, you didn't ask me how I was doing. So
That's
it's
a good
like,
point. That's a good point.
It was still a natural flow to it.
But
But how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Not a lot of people ask me that. Shout out to you. That boy, people raised him very correctly. Shout out to that.
They tried, man.
Right before we started, we brought up a movie that I said I wanted to discuss before we get into anything music related. And you said Uncut Gems was a fire movie for undisclosed reasons. I'm not gonna say why. But he says it's a fire movie, and I don't think it's a bad
for
movie.
Undisclosed reasons sound crazy now.
That does sound crazy. No, we were just talking about films. You know what I'm saying, guys? We were just talking about films.
It wasn't too crazy.
But I think the movie is a fine movie. It's a good movie even, but I just thought it was overrated in the sense where niggas was just acting best.
At this point, but like I don't care about anything being overrated. Like I like the movie. I've watched that movie at least 3 times. Like I don't do that with every movie. Like that shit was good, bro. I didn't expect the ending. Well, I mean, I kind of did, but like I expected it to happen because that's what I thought was gonna happen in the movie. But I was like, oh, they really did it. Like wow.
It was,
and then I just like the pacing of it too. Pretty cool.
I respect you saying that you don't care about like the overration, if that's the word, of stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't care.
See, but like I've had conversations about it with people that it just kind of like, all right, man, I feel like y'all doing a little bit much with the movie, in my opinion. But it's a good movie. It's not bad, but I just didn't love it like everybody else did. That's where I'm at with that movie.
That's an A24 movie, right?
That is an A24 film.
Everybody, bro, you drop anything, put A24.
Pretty much.
Niggas going, oh my gosh.
Did you see that Jonathan Majors trailer?
Was he in an A24 movie?
No, he's in a Zeus.
I thought they took everything.
He's in a Zeus movie. Zeus Network movie.
Bro.
He's in a movie produced by Zeus Network, and I'm not being funny, but it looks like an A24 film. Like
it's like a real movie?
Bro, it's a real movie.
I thought Zeus only did reality.
Bro, I thought Zeus was just some ignorant ratchet stuff, bro. If you look at the trailer to this film, you would be like, nigga, is this some like high grade A24 film? It's a movie about him being a bodybuilder, and it's called Magazine Dreams, and it's just him like it's basically like the life of a bodybuilder and like him taking steroids and stuff.
Dreams. My dad used to be a bodybuilder.
Really?
Swear to God, bro.
Was he big? Like was he like real big dude?
The nigga body was built, bro. It was built, bro.
That's funny.
What's crazy is he used to tan and like he black. I ain't know.
Yeah, they bronze. It's called bronzer. You know, like they bronze their body or whatever.
Yeah.
How did he get into that? If you know.
He just like lifting. I don't know. like pain. I don't know.
He like pain. You ever thought about doing that?
I was pretty good at sports as a kid. My body not like his. Like I can't eat enough to body build. Like I can get cut. Like I'm athletic, but I'll never be big.
What sports you played?
I was really good at track, and then I was like all right at football. And then like as a kid, I did everything like baseball, basketball.
Are you? So you got some speed to you. You did track, I would assume.
Yeah, more stamina, but like both.
Got you. I've been wondering this since like I've been listening to you. How old are you?
24.
24. I thought you were young. I assumed you were gonna be younger than that, but that makes sense.
Word. You're 24. How old did you think I was going to be?
I thought you were 22.
I
thought 22.
So everybody said, oh, it's 22. Okay.
I thought 22.
People be like, oh my god, you look like you're in high school.
Do you you turned 25 this year? Or you turned 24 already?
Nah, 25 in September.
September 22nd?
I usually drop on my birthday. Yeah.
I was gonna ask why is that the name of that song, but it's because okay, got you.
And it was like the first song I released, and I was like, oh, this the one. Like September 22. I was like, okay.
We'll get into that, but before we get into that song, because that's like the first song I ever heard from you. I think I asked you this a long time ago, but I don't remember. And the way that I assumed you found me was apparently not the way
No,
that
no,
you
no, no.
found
You
me.
was right. I just forgot. No, no. You was 100. You was right.
Wait, that's how you found me?
Hell yeah.
Oh, how did you? So
Whoa,
how?
whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's how I found your Instagram.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, I found you. I found you because you did. I had seen a couple of your videos, but I really subscribed when you did the Playboi Carti a whole lot of red review. And I love that fucking album, bro. Like
Got
I
you.
love that album. The second it dropped, I was like, oh, this nigga gone. Like this the one. Like everybody was like, this shit garbage, and I was genuinely confused. Like, are y'all not hearing this? Like,
Yeah,
but you hated that album, didn't you?
I did. I did. I was not a
But
fan
the
of that
review
album.
was so funny. I was like, nah. Like I gotta see what else this guy puts out.
You know, that made me feel good when I see people be like, I love your Cardi reviews, even though I love Cardi. Because it's like, damn, that means something. Because, like, usually if a nigga hating something that you like, you like, man, get this nigga out of here. So I'm like, if y'all niggas like the review, even though y'all like the album, hey, man, shout out to
The
y'all.
shit was funny. Every time you said something, I'd just be like, that was hilarious. I disagree though. I love Jump Out the House.
Do you agree that Kid Cudi has the worst verse on that album?
I deleted that shit. I haven't listened to that shit since 2020.
So we agree with that.
And I love Kid Cudi. Niggas gotta stop talking shit about Kid Cudi. Diddy exploded his car, and he
That's
put an
crazy.
explosion as the cover art for his next album, and I love that album.
Niggas don't
Kid
talk about
Cudi,
Diddy
Kid
doing
Cudi
that.
was very hip hop, and niggas gotta stop acting like he wasn't. He did fall off crazy though. Like,
Man, Kid Cudi, I remember like listening to his first albums and like as a child. What a artist! Like you said,
Yeah.
shout out to Cudi. No
Yeah.
disrespect to Cudi at all. That verse.
damn, I didn't mean to say he fell off like that.
I mean, but
like,
that verse was ridiculous.
that verse was ridiculously crazy. And he needs someone in his corner to be like,
That
hey,
verse
bro,
was ridiculous.
that
man.
was crazy.
You know what's funny? I feel like for majority of his albums that he's been putting out, there'll be like one or two songs that I take away that I actually do like. I don't know if I like the whole project, but it'll be like a few songs where I'm like, okay, this sounds like some vintage Cudi. But then the rest is just like, all right, this is not for me. But
The last ones I haven't gotten into really. But the last one I really liked was probably that was 2016. It's been a minute.
is that the one where he's like ball
And he
main?
got his shirt off again.
Oh, is that the Rock album?
I was finna say he got his shirt off, and then I was like, oh, he got two of them here.
I was about to say, you talking about the Rock
I'm talking
album?
the one where he purple.
The one where he's purple. What's the name of it?
Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought he was gonna keep going in that direction. Like, okay, you've always done the humming and stuff. You've been very influential with people getting more melodic.
This is the last album I heard
Now
from him.
you added auto tune. Like, it makes sense.
Like you said, I didn't realize this was so long ago. This is the last time I heard from him. I have not heard Insano. I would be lying if I told you that.
I don't know these songs. But the thing is, my brother liked these Kid Cudi songs.
Really?
And I don't, but I used to listen to them when I was a kid. It's like everything I listened to when I was younger, my brother listened to now.
How old is
or
your
like
brother?
A little bit later. He's 20.
He's 20. Yeah, no, Kid Cudi, I remember I had a teacher who was 25 in high school, and he was a Kid Cudi stan. And I remember telling him that, which one was it? It might have been, what was the one before that? It was one of these albums he put out, and I was like, that album wasn't good, Mr. Campbell, and that nigga kicked me out of class.
That's real.
He was not rocking with
If
me.
it was Man on the Moon 2, I might have kicked your ass out of class too. Bro.
No. It was a recent album. It was one of the recent albums. What I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
It was,
Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Damn.
It was one of them
I
like.
would have left class. I would've been like,
Yeah, it was one of like 2015 albums or whatever. But yeah, I was like, I don't know if he got it no more. But shout out to Mr. Campbell. But you know, you ever hear somebody say something and it makes you think like, dang, you got a good point there. Going back to how I thought you found me, I was like, man, you a freaky ass nigga, and you was like, you did the interview. So.
You a freaky
I was like, you know, that's actually a good point. I did do the interview. So who's the real freaky ass nigga?
Oh, but anyways, I found this nigga Instagram because he did an interview with a porn star, and I was following her on Instagram, and then I was like, oh, that's the nigga Instagram.
You know, fun fact about her, she's kind of like it disappeared from the face of Earth. So
Word.
no clue what that young woman is up to. Jordan Falls.
Yeah, I hope she's okay.
Hopefully she's okay. That's it.
She's probably fine. She probably just quit or something.
Probably. But no, yeah, she's shout
out her though.
Shout out her.
Make your Insta. I mean, I guess you don't got to change it now at this point. But like,
who, me?
What is it? You ain't packing meat is insane, bro.
Hey man, you don't understand how many times. I don't know if I ever said this on camera, but First of all, I'll tell you how I got
Like,
the
who
name.
is that addressed to? Yeah, go ahead, go
I
ahead.
got the
Get your shit
name
off.
because I played somebody on Xbox Live years ago, and their
Uh-huh.
name was You Ain't Packing Meat, and
And you took it.
I thought
Damn.
that name was so funny.
Unoriginal.
And pretty much, I thought that name was so funny, and I knew the person, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Dog, this is such a funny name. I have to put this as my Instagram." A bit of technical difficulties, we back, but yeah, I just thought the name was funny, and I was like, "Dog, I gotta do this." But the problem with it is, like, if I'm saying it's like, if I'm giving like a hood nigga my Instagram,
You look wild, bro.
or what I do, I just spell
Or
it.
anyone.
I, spe- I,
Not
s-
a
I
hood nigga.
if it
Anybody.
if it's a nigga that are just, cause certain niggas be like, oh, it's funny, but then other people, I'm like,
Not the right niggas. Not
hey,
the
hey, chill,
niggas.
chill, 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 chill. What I do is I just spell it out. I'm like Y O
That's not
U
better, bro.
A,
That's not.
cause niggas won't really compute what I'm spelling out. You know what I'm saying? So, cause then it'd be somebody be like, hey, bro, what's your Instagram? I'm gonna type it in right now. I'd be like, let me just send you a link. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's the stubbornness in me that just don't want to let that name go. Cause I'm
I
like, no,
respect
I
it.
can't. But one of these days, I am going to have to change my Instagram name to something, you know. So I don't know. We'll see. But
Aren't you trying to get your masters or something?
I am trying to get my master's. You
You ain't
know.
packing me with the masters.
Hey, that's kind of fire, though. You know what I'm saying?
Like what?
You know, kind of. But it's kind of like the Tyler Creator thing, where Tyler Creator Instagram name used to be like, or his
Fuck
all.
Tyler or some shit
But I
like that.
think he had to kind of just realize, like, I can't be like at a show or something. They show that, so I have to change it. But I don't know. Just imagine me at the Grammys and like, you ain't packing meat. It's like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a Grammy with you ain't packing meat. But I don't know. But shout out to Jordan Falls though for bringing us together. Without her, you would have never found my Instagram. You know. So salute to Jordan. You
Shout
know.
out Jordan Falls, bro.
And I'm gonna tell you, bro, this doesn't help me with the you ain't packing meat name. But when you follow me, the reason I check you out, because I was like, this nigga got some pretty ass hair, bro. That was the
Also,
real reason, you know.
it's also crazy.
Hey, but if you were a bald nigga, you wouldn't have got to listen from me. You know what I'm saying?
Which is fucked up.
You know, so yeah, I do have a bald bias, you know, but it is what it is.
I'm gonna have a bald era for sure.
Hey man,
It's coming.
a bald hair is crazy. I feel like when I seen the hair, I was like, this nigga got some good ass hair. Just off of that, I gotta give him a listen. This nigga got some nice hair.
That's weird. That's weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey man, it helped you though. You
But
know
it
what I'm
worked. It
saying?
worked. It
It
worked. It worked.
worked. You
It
feel
worked.
me?
It worked.
So I said, let me see what this nigga talking about. And the first song I heard was September 22nd, and I was like, this is really good. And then the second song I heard was Protection, because those were the two songs I feel like you had out at that time. If you had more songs, I would have had to. I didn't see them. That was like the two things I
I
heard.
didn't. I don't think I did.
So I think I had DM'd you, and I was like, I probably called you like, shout out to you being a freaky nigga for finding my Instagram. But then I think you know, retorted me with your good rebuttal. And
Bro, I'm at work. It's like 5 in the morning. I'm like, why is this nigga randomly calling me a freak? Like, what the fuck? But I was like, I don't know. It is what it is.
that's hilarious. Like I said, I had no rebuttal to yours. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Salute. Uh, but when I listen to your music, I'm like, I really have to hit this nigga up. And you know what it is that struck me with your music? I feel like there's a lot of rappers who would be in the vein of like this underground movement of like the mics and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of them, they try to imitate that sound, and it just sounds very copycatish. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I could just tell you really want to rap like Mike, but I don't get that from you. I get a nigga who can really rap well.
Because I don't want to rap like Mike.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Like, as good as him for sure. Like, that nigga the best.
But you're not
like,
cosplaying
yeah.
Mike. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot
Yeah.
of like underground young niggas right now are doing that style of like rap, and it just doesn't come off as original. It just comes off as you want to be friends with Mike. Like, this is like how a friend of
Bro.
Mike or a friend of Earl would rap. You know?
And it sucks getting, like, I feel like some people can't tell the difference. And it's like, that shit's so annoying. Because it's like, I'm not one of these people that started rapping in 2022. Like, I've been rapping since I was like 8, bro. Like, it's been a minute. Like, I've been making songs for 10 years now. Like, a lot of the influences that Mike and all the people that people would compare me to, like we listened to the same people growing up. Like I was listening to Rat King, I was listening to Black Cray, I was listening to everything, like MF Doom, all that. So it's like we have the same influences. It makes sense that. But yeah, man, I mean, shit. I've never been compared to anyone who I don't listen to or that I don't fuck with. So like, if you go to the court, you take a shot and a nigga like you shot that ball like Steph Curry.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be like, I shot that ball like me. Like
nigga gonna say you.
Just take the compliment, nigga. Like
I gotta give you a crazy compliment. I gotta say you remind me of One Blocks or something.
Bro, that's that nigga, bro. They gotta let him out of jail.
I don't know if they do.
They do though. They really do, bro.
One Block seems like a very dangerous individual, man. What I was like, call a rat, cut his tail off. Come here.
I know that nigga would be on if he was out. Like, bruh, I know he would be on. If you are watching this interview and you don't know who One Blocks is and you like Southern rap music, please listen to that young man. 1BLO, what is it? XKZ.
Yeah.
Bro, these young niggas rapping, man.
Hey man, Atlanta. You know what's funny? I don't know how old One Blocks is. I feel like he might not be that young, but you know who's the only young nigga rapper I could listen to? Funny enough, Lil Tony. Lil Tony's like my favorite like young rapper. By far.
Word.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever tapped in with Lil Tony, but
I know who he is. I'm not like big into. I'm like I couldn't name a song.
Jit could like.
I'm trying to think.
Jit could like really rap.
What's young? I don't know.
I'm saying like 21 and
like
younger.
Like teenagers and shit?
I'm saying like 21 and younger.
What's young? The first one to come to mind is Netspin. I fuck with Netspin.
That don't move
Xavier
me.
So Bass. Word.
That don't move me, man.
It's all good. I mean,
it don't move me for like
everything not for everybody, but I will say a bar is a bar. It doesn't matter who said it.
Are they giving bars out?
That man, Netspin said, I read from back to front because what they want from me. He read the end of the message to get past the BS because what these people want from him. Come on, bro.
Yeah, man. That's good for him. That's good for him. That's good for him. Right on, man. It's funny you bring up Netspin. I want to like, bruh. But this is a funny segue. I'm about to say another nigga with nice hair. But either way, speaking of another misconception I had about you until recently, I thought you were East African this entire time. You're not East African. So you are just just regular. Are you mixed at all?
I'm mixed.
White and black?
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, so for a second I thought you were just black. I was like, so what's your you're black, but you're white and black. Okay, so that's interesting because I grew up with a lot of like mixed people, and I
many of them.
But I feel like y'all get disrespected, man. You know, I say that because I feel like y'all have like people like biracial problems, but how can I put this? I feel like certain people grow up not really knowing like which side to identify with or which and like some type of hatred for one. It's a lot, and I feel like y'all don't get enough credit for like actually dealing with like a lot of like self-image issues. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think we were finna get in this bag today, but just generally speaking, I would say shout out to the mixed people out there, man. I feel y'all pain. I'm not mixed, but
I'm not finna get on my fucking blood soapbox right now.
You can get in your Logic bag right now if you want to, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Logic is the spokesperson for y'all. You know, I don't know how you feel about that, but
not at all.
He represents.
I'll take the reins now.
Oh, so you're taking the reins from Logic?
I'm trying to think who's the like most like accepted biracial person. Like,
the only reason I say Logic because he speak a lot about biracial issues.
It's not Logic. Logic like the worst. Why do you keep it? I'm trying to think of the best ones. Probably like Zendaya.
J. Cole.
Like Zendaya. Damn, it is J. Cole. You're right.
J. Cole.
You're right.
J. Cole.
Because people act like he's not even mixed.
Well, I'm about to say,
like, not that it even. I mean, it don't even matter.
Well, I'm about to say, if you didn't know any better, you would think he's not mixed. You would think he's just a light skinned black dude. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, right?
Yeah. So I would have never guessed it until I found out. But you know what I'm saying? I just want to say I'm sympathetic to to the Lottos, man. Shout to her for shortening her name because people weren't rocking
Yeah,
with
that
mulatto.
shit was crazy. We can't reclaim that word, bro.
Now, I was about to
That
say, isn't
shit's
that
not.
crazy how
It's not happening,
we
bro.
can say
It's too late.
we can say nigga, but y'all can't do mulatto. What's wrong with that? Like,
it don't. It don't have a ring to it. Like maybe we could just try lotto.
yeah, you're right. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what it is. Cause like we're not calling each other. We're not running around hard R'ing each other all day. So you gotta.
You
I
gotta
don't know. Maybe
remix the word.
I don't know. I'll add it to the repertoire.
Yeah.
See how it comes off the first couple of times. See how we
You know,
feeling.
you have a very expansive vocabulary. Listen to your music, funny
I would
enough.
hope so.
You do. You well. I'm just
I'm
saying,
a
like
rapper. Yeah, well,
all rappers have expansive vocabularies. Come on now.
they supposed to.
Come on now. Come
A
on
little
now.
bit.
Come on now. We listen to enough rap to know that a lot of these niggas do not have expansive vocabularies, but you are very articulate, like rapper. Like, are you a guy that like you did you love English growing up? Like, not the language, but I'm saying like the class. Like, are you like a
I was just good at it. Like I
mm,
could read the whole time. Like, like it was just. It was like, oh, because I don't know. I feel like English a fake class. Like for like until like college.
I think when you get in high school, you
Read
start.
this. Read this paragraph and tell me exactly what the paragraph said in the paragraph right there. Like how you fuck that up, bro.
I feel like English is necessary into high school because when you get in high school, you don't learn anything new at that point. You're just rehashing old stuff that you learned in middle school and elementary school. Like you don't learn any new reading techniques. I feel like in high school at all. You just read more complex books. That's all. Like you're not learning any
We
like new
wasn't even
things.
reading books in high school. Like
Really.
that sound crazy.
I want to say, boy, the North Carolina education system crazy, boy.
Like not a lot of books. Like I remember reading like two books in the English class. Like, oh, we gonna read this book the whole way through. Like, I don't know. It was a while ago.
Hey, North Carolina got some smart rappers though.
Swear to God.
You got a nice vocabulary. J. Cole will drop a word or two here or there. Mavi,
Hell yeah.
Mavi.
All
Fetty
the kill switch.
Fetty P. Franklin can rap. You know what I'm
Freddie P.
saying?
Franklin, he nice, bro.
It's yeah, y'all got a lot of niggas who could put words together out there, man. Shit, niggas don't talk about him no more. The baby can rap. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe not, but the baby can rap to me. But you know, y'all got some rappers out there in North
I'm not a
Carolina.
DaBaby fan, but I will say, shout out to what he's done for his family.
Yeah, shout out to his last name Kirk.
But
Shout out to the Kirk family, man.
his last name.
He used to always say that. I used to always thought it was funny. My last name Kirk. But shout out to being proud about your last name. I think I think North Carolina got some very talented people, and then you got producers like Ninth Wonder and stuff like that. But you kind of being like a different breed. I feel like you and Mavi are like ushering in like a new type of sound for North Carolina that I feel like you don't really hear that much. I'm not that well versed in the North Carolina sound to know if somebody.
I mean, we got little brother though.
You're
So
right. Well,
like,
and I just said some of my Ninth Wonder. You're right. So
yeah. So like,
yeah,
what I would say is, I mean, you're right because like it's different, but
yeah.
at the same time, like I was definitely growing up listening to Little Brother, and I've gotten into the foreign exchange a lot more recently. That's Fontaine, some like European dude, and that Fontaine influenced Drake. But yeah, I don't know. Like North Carolina, we've been had little spots here and there. We have random stuff like we got Anthony Hamilton, we got Nina Simone, we got George Clinton.
George Clinton's from North Carolina?
People don't even know that, bro. We gave you niggas funk, bro.
We gave you
We
niggas
gave you
funk.
niggas funk, bro.
Hey, man, shout out to the P-Funk, man.
That's Kannapolis, North Carolina, bro.
Kannapolis. Boy, I know that's country as hell, boy. Kannapolis sound like a country place.
That's close to where I'm from. Like, I'm
Really?
from the north side of Charlotte, so it's like Kannapolis, Salisbury, Concord, all the like, where it's really the South. Like, people would be like, North Carolina, not the South. And if you in Charlotte, you might be like, this kind of like, it has some like northeastern influences. And then you leave the cities in like the actual big cities in North Carolina, you like, oh.
Kannapolis sound like I'll find a
Yeah.
nigga that talk like Xavier Leggett out there.
You ever seen, every once in a while, it's like this black and white clip that goes viral of like black people in the 50s. And it'll always be like old clip of a black town in North Carolina.
No, I think that's older than the 50s if you're talking about the
That's
same video.
Kannapolis.
Hold on, let me see. This is actually one of my favorite videos ever. If we're talking about the same thing, you just kind of got me hype. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it real quick. If I can show it to, is it in here? Where is it at? Is it here? 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 I'm so mad. Here it is right here. You talking about this video right here? This is like one of my favorite videos of all time.
Also, we got Dale Earnhardt.
Do y'all have Dale Earnhardt? Hold on.
Yeah, we claiming that.
This?
Canopolis. Oh, Siler City. Okay. So that's, yeah, it's North Carolina, but it's not. So yeah, but that's what, yeah, that's basically
that
what
video.
like.
I love that video so much because it's a video from the 30s, and black people are just like smiling in that video. And I don't know, we hear about like period from that time in the South, just like treacherous or whatever. So I don't know, that video just warms my heart to see all these black people just smiling, having a good time, and that Curtis Mayfield over the song. Should make me
Exactly.
Should make me emotional to watch that video, bro. I love that video,
yeah.
bro. So shout out to you for bringing that. Shout out to you for knowing about that video. I love that video.
No, it's a bunch of them. That's not the exact what I was talking about, but yeah, same shit.
No, it's another one. No, bro. I mean,
that's one of them. Like, that song, like, with the video, it's always that song.
Because it's another one right here. It's just 1939 to 1941. So it's a bunch of these videos.
Yeah. And like I think a lot of them are. I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe just the one in North Carolina. Who knows? But
they're all these videos. They're all archived and at Duke. So they're all North Carolina stuff. So yeah, shout out to black people at that time period. Very, very great. And it's funny because when I listen to your music, that was like one of the things where I'm like, bro, this nigga rapping like he possessed by the ancestors, bro. You know what I'm saying? He rapping like the ancestors talking through him, So
I like to hope so.
Hey man, that's one of my favorite quotes on one of my comments. It was from maybe a Navy Blue review I did. Nigga said, if you ain't doing it for the ancestors, what are you doing it for?
What are you doing it for?
I was like, damn, man. I was like, that's something to think about. And when I listen to your music, that's what I think about. Like I have, like listening to your last album, Traveling Light, I have multiple thoughts throughout that album. I wrote some of them down. Hey, like I said, you be acting like, you know what I'm saying? You don't hear some of these niggas' albums and be like, hey, man, I don't really got it. You feel me? So, but one thing that I think about is the ancestor quote. Two, I think about, we need more singing. We need way more singing from you. That's what
Yeah, it's on the way.
Dancing in my window, man.
That's one of them ones, bro. That song's so hip hop.
Love that song.
Hip hop, bro. Shout out August Fanon.
Shout
out August Fanon, bro.
Love that, man. Did he produce that?
Yeah, bro.
Really, I didn't realize he produced that. He went crazy with that beat.
Swear to God.
Such a good beat. But you singing on that? You also singing on Catch Me, Catch Me, Catch Me?
I'm also barring out on Blood Rain. Like, I remember being at the end of the album, and I was like, it feels almost finished, but it's not quite finished. And I was like, I kind of just want one song where I'm like, I'm really barring out. And then it just happened to be that one. And I was like, oh, damn.
No,
perfect.
You rap crazy on Blood
And then
Rain.
I was singing, too.
Like, it was a great combination of singing and rapping. You went crazy on that. But like I said, also, Catch Me, Catch Me, Catch Me. You're singing on here a lot.
I think that was the last song on the album.
I could be the one you love. I could be the one you love. I could be the one you. We need more singing, man. I could be the one you love. I could be the one you. It gets stuck in your head. Like you gotta.
Swear to God.
You got a good voice. You know what I'm saying? You can hold a note. You feel me? So.
I be trying. It's crazy because I was listening to it when I recorded it, and I was like, maybe I'll do another take. Like I'm not the greatest singer, but I could have sang it better. But I was listening to it, and I was like, it just feels right. And I was like, I don't want to do something different with singing because I've never been a singer.
Yeah.
I have no experience singing. So when I was singing, I didn't know what to do. But I didn't want to be in there trying to be like, oh, I can't sing, so let me do 1,000 takes.
Yeah.
And then what are we even doing at this point? So I was like, after the first one, I was like, oh, this feels like what I needed to get off.
I think
that's what I do with the raps. Like, if I record the verse, I'll listen back to it just to make sure I said what I meant, what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
But usually I'll know that's the take. After I rap it, it's it feels, I don't know how, but it feels like that's the take.
No, it came out great. I love the way it came out. But like I said, other thoughts that I have just listening to this album is more singing. This nigga doing it for the ancestors. This nigga is a big proponent of the Second Amendment. This nigga is rapping his ass off. And just other things we'll get into, but those are the big four takeaways from that album. Is this nigga rapping his ass off, big 2A guy, doing it for the ancestors, and boy, we need looking out the window pane.
That shit's so good, bro.
Fire, such a good song. But to get more into it, by the way, for if you don't know what we're talking about, Traveling Light came out last year. Really good album by Money for Water, and just some of my favorite songs on here. What we got? We got first of all, the thing that caught me by surprise, like what? DJ Frisco on the album.
Random, right?
Wait, what is happening?
But it's not random.
Tell me the backstory on that. That one was like, huh? I like it, but huh?
Most of the shit I listen to all day is fast music. It's been like that for a minute, like 6 years. I don't know. Whenever One Way Frank dropped,
wow, nigga said One Way Frank. That's crazy.
When he dropped Snap Life. When he dropped Snap Life, I don't know how I found out about that, but like immediately when it dropped, I was like, this hard as hell. And I was listening to it regular for a minute. And then I think I like looked it up on YouTube or something, looking for a video or something. And I found the fast versions. And that's when I got into fast music. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I don't even listen to that album regular anymore. I don't listen to Rod Wave regular anymore. It's all sped up now. I listen to all sped up, no cap now. Like,
what a Florida nigga. Because you know in Florida, that's how, you know, like niggas, bro, like Kodak could drop an album and a nigga don't hear the album in a regular tempo.
All my SoundCloud likes right now, sped up Kodak.
Shout out to DJ Frisco, man. Shout out to
some of that new Kodak, he be too high. So if you speed it up, then he sound regular.
Bro, why did I have a dream? That's crazy. You just triggered something in my brain. My dream last night was I would listen to a song where Kodak was featured on, and the nigga was rapping like Ghostface Killer. It was really insane. I don't know why you just triggered that thought in my brain. We literally talked about Kodak before we started recording, so the fact that just came up, like, I did have a dream where I would listen to a Kodak song, and I'm like, why is this nigga rapping like Ghostface? This is crazy. So, yeah.
Oh, and then, like, obviously, like, Niante and 454, what they got going on, like, that definitely made me, like, oh, I can do this too. And then it's this dude, Fast Money Fendi, out of Baltimore, who made not all his songs like that, but it's some where it's like pitched up, sped up a little bit. And I've been listening to a lot of that last year. And so I didn't even mean to speed it. Like, I didn't intend to speed it up when I went to the studio. I just recorded it on the beat, and I was like, oh, this slow as hell. Like, I don't like how this sounds slow, but I wrote it like that, and I like the beat, and I like what I said. So then I was like, we sped it up in the studio. And I was like, oh, this sounds good. Like, this is the version we were going to go with. But then I was like, why would I fake do a fast song? Like, why would I speed it up myself? Why not go to the people that I listen to and have them do it? So then that's what I did. So shout out DJ Frisco.
Bro. I wonder if that's DJ Frisco the first time speeding up a song that sound like that.
Bro, I was wondering when I sent it if he was even going to do it.
That's so I was interesting.
Like, the song, even, like, I'm telling you, it was so slow. Like, I don't know, but he did his thing. Like, it came out perfect.
It came out fire. It's crazy to see. It's crazy to see Florida music or just Florida things like go nationwide. So that's cool to see, like, somebody from North Carolina collabing with DJ Frisco. You know what I'm saying? That's like, huh? Like, what? Like, that's so hard to me. So shout out to you for putting a Florida legend on a song. That's like crazy.
Shout out to him for doing it, bro. I was like, even now, like, I'll look at my album and be like, or our album, because I wasn't the only one that worked on it, but like, I'll look at it and just be like, that should say Money for Water featuring DJ Frisco. Like, that shit random as hell.
That's crazy. Fire song. I got a question. Speaking of this album, why do you think the most listened to song by yours, at least on Apple Music, is Admiration and Leeching?
Because the video just dropped, and it's like the poppiest song. Well, I don't know. It's like one of the more popular songs, I guess. I don't know. It's a good one.
It's really good. It's really good. It's really good.
I don't know.
Great song. I feel like that might be in contention of one of your songs where I feel like your rapping was like at like a super duper high level on that song.
Yeah. when I wrote it, I was like, damn. Like, that was one of the ones where I sent it to my friends, and they were like, oh, we didn't even know you could get in this bag. Like,
Crazy.
because at the time, I only got, like, Protection and September 22, and, like, the whole first album is more, I don't know, different.
I feel like I say this to Mike every time I interview him, and I'm gonna say it to you. I feel like y'all do this similarly. Is y'all have this thing where y'all could like, it's like y'all write to like show the listener, it's like a window or it's like a glass window of your mind. It's like it's so vulnerable. It's like you're just putting
That's
everything
crazy.
there. You know.
That's crazy. I was thinking about calling the next album Glass, but
There you go.
now I might not do it just because you said
Oh
it.
man.
Nah, I might. I don't know. We got a long ways out from that, but yeah. I mean, that's how I approach writing. Like, I just hear the beat and it's like, what do we want to talk about today? Like, the first couple bars. Damn, I was just talking about this. How like the last couple interviews I've done, like people ask me questions and I feel like I'm not good at explaining it. But I was just thinking the other day because I did an interview and then I was like, damn, I got a better answer now. Like, because he was like, how did you write the songs? And it was just like, I don't know. Like, I listen to the beat and then I write. It's like, how do you think? But then I was like, okay, I get it. It's like you come up with a first idea, like you come up with like a first bar, and then you just got to build off that, and then you like find out what you're trying to say, and that's the fun part for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like figuring out what do I have to say, like how am I feeling right now, and then you get to go back and revise. Like, okay, so then maybe the first thing you started with probably isn't even on the final thing. It might not have anything to do with it. Like, you just get to go through and one by one just change everything. I don't know.
See, I feel like generally I can see somebody thinking like, "How do you write?" is a bad question, but are like, "How did you make this song?" is a bad question. But the way you rap, it is interesting because it's like not everybody in general can just be that like reflective, transparent and reflective. You know, so it makes me think like, does this nigga like journal? You know what I'm saying? Because like it's
That's how it
almost
started. Yeah.
yeah, it's almost like a skill to become that reflective because if you go and ask a nigga like how do you feel about something, they might have a hard time putting it into words. Like they know how they feel, but they don't know how to put it in words. But you put how you feel and what's going on in your brain, you know how to put it on a paper, and that's not easy to do.
Yeah, it's not easy for me to do in real time, but then I can write a song in a couple weeks or whatever. But like, yeah, in real time, I'll definitely struggle with like all that. But I don't know. You just get to work on it for yourself, and I don't know, just provide yourself with some clarity.
Hmm. You, but you started off journaling.
Yeah.
When did you start that?
I don't know, like I just was getting journals like random, like as gifts for like Christmas or like a birthday, like as a kid. Just like, oh, here's a diary. Here's a Mickey Mouse diary. And I would just write in it. And then I started rapping in it, and then I got pretty good at it. And I was like, let's put this on some beats.
You got the greatest family of all time. That's such a nice thing to.
I really do.
He got the best family ever.
It's supportive as hell.
All right, we are back going again. But yeah, like I said, you could either interpret that as like, man, like we you know what I'm saying, we love our son, we gonna help him or whatever, or it could be like, boy, this nigga needs some help. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you get the hint. You know what I'm saying?
Probably both.
But no, that's really cool that you were getting that at a young age, and so you started journaling when you were like younger.
Mm-hmm. Not all the time, but just every once in a while. And then like middle school, it picked up as rap, and then in high school, I was just like doing it damn near every day, like at least trying to write something every day.
See, that's why you are so good at reflecting your thoughts, because like I said, I've seen people that have interesting stories, life stories, and they try to rap, but they don't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's why like therapy sessions. Sometime for the first few sessions, nothing might happen because the nigga, first of all, might not even be aware of what's going on with him, and even if he is, he don't know how to exactly put it into words. And once it click, that's when it clicks. So shout out to you for you know what I'm saying, damn near being prepped for this as a kid. You know what I'm saying?
In a way.
And you probably never even you probably didn't even know that was prepping you to be a good rapper.
Not at all. I mean, I knew I was working on it. I knew I was like writing stuff and being like, oh, this is great. And then like the next day waking up and looking at it and being like, this shit kind of sucked. So I was like, damn, we got to keep doing this to get better. Like,
do you remember?
I thought I was terrible for like 7 years.
Do you remember your first ever rap that you wrote on paper?
No. No. Not even. I know it was bad, and I know I showed it to my aunt and my mom or something. It was probably like 6 bars.
It's funny because I feel like since like a little kid, I knew how to like freestyle and like do all that whatever. But like the first ever rap that I wrote was in ninth grade, over All Caps by MF Doom, because I heard freaking Capital Steez rap over it, and I was like, I'm gonna rap over
Rest
this
in
beat.
peace, Capital Steve.
Rest in peace, Capital Steez. So I know like that's kind of like a crazy question. Like, do I remember my first rap? But like for whatever reason, I can remember the first ever rap that I wrote. But
Go ahead.
I know I don't remember like
Oh, yeah.
it's somewhere in my
Just
like.
get off.
I remember I said I was getting. I remember I said I was going harder than Vince Carter cartilage or some shit like that. What else did I say? I don't remember, but it was a lot of. I
Who
was rapping.
said that? Somebody said, was that a Tyler Creator bar?
What I was gonna say, I think Earl said something similar to that.
Yeah, that's Earl or something. Yeah.
But yeah, I was. I found it one day. It's somewhere in my phone. I'll probably say that one day. But yeah, shout out to that beat. That beat's really good. Shout out to MF Doom, and shout out to niggas who not, like I said, to reflect their thoughts out, because I feel like that's a lost skill in rap. I feel like niggas don't be rapping about anything. Like mainstream rap right now, I feel like is at an all time low because niggas don't be talking about nothing that of nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what's mainstream anymore. Though.
The niggas you think are big, you know,
Who's big?
the big niggas, bro.
I think Kendrick Lamar. Like
That's
the big nigga, bro.
But okay, that's like the exception. You know what I'm saying?
they gave that nigga $5 grand.
But that's my point. But that's like, is all the other big niggas rapping like Kendrick?
We got a whole genre. They gave one nigga 5 Grammys.
That is really wild. But
not that we care about Grammys though. We don't care about that.
Let's not act like everybody rap like Kendrick in the mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga.
Nah, yeah, you're right.
Definitely
you're right.
the
But
exception.
like, I genuinely don't know what's mainstream anymore. Like it's hard to tell. I don't really listen to radio.
Yeah, I get you on that.
I'm trying to think of who's really the biggest rapper.
I mean, I feel like
that's
Drake,
not a nigga who started rapping in like 2008.
Yeah, I was about to say Drake and Kendrick and them. They like Jake, you know, like they just still the biggest rappers. But like the newest biggest rappers,
as a genre, we holding on to the same niggas
for sure.
It's been a minute.
I think because the state of hip hop is in, niggas is like, hey, bro, y'all did damn near really the last hope, bro. Because no.
We was just talking about Mike.
No, but check me out. Mike is very underground still, though. Mike is not a nigga who is mainstream. I hope he becomes mainstream.
Yeah, he's certainly not mainstream, but he got to be in some like middle thing, right?
He is, but like, bro, you got to think about the amount of people who do
they
not.
Packing out New York parks on a yearly basis, like.
See, look, I will never downplay what Mike has.
Yeah, we not. Not saying anybody doing that, but it's like.
But what I'm trying to say is, to know about Mike, you gotta be like in the know. Like you gotta be on the internet. You gotta da. Mike is not a nigga that you know because like you heard.
That nigga Laser Dim rapped on a Mike beat.
Laser Dim did rap on a Mike beat. I don't know if he knew he was rapping on though. I do not know he was rapping on it. But that was fire to me. But I don't know. Like
I'm just saying, it's not 2019 no more, bro. It's not like I'm listening to War in My Pen and people looking at me like, "The fuck is this?" Like,
I think
them boys, they got some motion.
See, no, they do. But Mike is not as big as I want him to be. I want Mike to be
for sure.
like
because
like
I feel what you're saying.
Because it's on a thing where it's like if you want to find good rap, I feel like for the most part you do have to search for it. I've been saying this. I don't want to beat this dead horse. But I said this in like my last interview. If you go and look at on Apple Music, the rap hits from like 1994 or like 1995. You're going to be like, bro, these, like, because there's playlists. Like, there's really playlists of this. And you'd be like, damn, bro, these were the hits. Like, this was the shit that was mainstream. Like, nigga, my umi says, say the light. You'll see that shit. Then you go look at the rap hits from 2023. It's like, bro, this is like a noticeable objective drop off.
Hip hop hits 2024. Let's see what we got.
Is that out yet? Because that went out when I had.
Oh no, it's it doesn't say 2024.
Yeah, 2023 is out. Yeah, 2023 is one though.
It just say hip hop hits Apple Music.
Yeah, if you go to 2023 hip hop,
Apple Music like the worst playlist though. Like,
but I do think it's very reflective of what was popping in the mainstream.
It is reflective.
And then, like I said, if you go look at like 1995 and 1996, you're like, damn, bro, like these years were nuts. And you go look at 2022, 2020. It's like, damn, bro, what happened, my nigga? Like, wow. Like, but I said, but this is my point that I'm trying to make. Those were hits that you didn't have to look for.
Yeah.
Those
Okay,
they
yeah.
were
Okay,
on
I
the
got you. I
radio.
got you.
Your mama and them knew about it. Like, everybody knew about these songs. To know about like Mike and them, you do have to search out to find that music. Is what I'm saying. Versus like this hits on 2023, you just gonna hear that all. You gonna hear Ice Spice. You gonna hear these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to look for these people. You gonna have to look for your Mavis and niggas like that. You gonna have to do some looking for that. Versus
You're right. You're right.
you go back in '96, nigga. They was listening to Wu Tang. They was listening to DMX rap his ass off. They was listening to Most Def. Like Most Def was a mainstream artist. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
well, how was he really
yes,
mainstream?
bro. Most Def has movies. Like he had,
I know he in the movies. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like Most Def was, bro. Like My Umi Says is a song that like was on the radio and on MTV and BET and like all of
Yeah, I
that shit
feel
was
that.
mainstream. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the fact that a nigga was rapping like that at a mainstream level is like common. Like,
So what
you
are
know,
our mainstream sources? So like, where would you go
to find mainstream
to
music,
find like
you're the radio still. I think that is like a mainstream.
niggas finding them on the radio?
Well, no. I don't know about finding them, but I'm saying like the mainstream. The
It's
stuff,
just being presented. That's
yeah,
what you're saying.
yeah, the stuff that
People not even looking. Okay,
yeah, that's what I'm
so
saying.
it's
Like going to the
people not
club.
even
Yeah, you going.
trying to look.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Because it's like it's the easiest time to look.
it is the easiest time to look, but
Like-
and that is like a benefit. But I just it makes me sad sometimes because I was like, damn, Mike would have hopefully at a time in the 90s you wouldn't have to even look for bruh. You would have just heard bruh
Yeah.
on MTV MTV Raps
I
or
would
something.
be able to say like Mike the best rapper in the world right now,
And niggas would know who
people wouldn't look at you like
who
what.
No, or you know what I'm saying. They like,
It's
oh,
not.
yeah,
It's
Mike.
not this rapper I've been listening to since I was fucking 10.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't believe there are new people making music.
You know what I'm saying? So
What?
like I said, bro, you go and look at let me do this real quick. 1996 hip hop hits. You could like 1996 hip hop hits, bro. It's a bunch of R&B in here too, but yeah, it's like it's all this shit in here is like really good. So, shout out to hip hop, but I don't know, bro. Sometimes
That's funny because at the end of Blood Rain, I had bro talking about
yeah,
but I did that because I really like Lollipop.
yeah. He said
And,
you go listen to the radio. The number one song is Lollipop, like a lollipop.
and that's why he was trying to say that's why black people not doing nothing. We not protesting. We not da 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 da.
Who was that?
That was Wise Intelligent. Is that brand name? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not big into them. From damn, what's the group called? Now I gotta look it up. I'm not hip hop, y'all. I lied.
Was that a rapper?
Poor Righteous Teachers.
Got you.
There we go.
Got you.
But yeah, he was. I don't know. I think it was some type of Nation of Islam event or like.
It sounded like it. I don't
Something
know.
like that.
It sounded like it.
But yeah, I had the Lil Wayne interview clips throughout the album.
Yeah.
So I was like, this would be a good thing to end the album with.
No,
just because Lil Wayne influenced me so much to take rap serious, and at the same time, he got some of the worst bars I've ever heard in my life. Sometimes, like he'll have the best rap song you ever heard, and then it'll be one line that'll make you cut that shit off. Like, nigga, shut up.
You know what I give Lil Wayne credit for? If we talking about like some real hip hop shit that he did, bro. 6 Foot 7 Foot is one of the most hip hop songs ever to me.
Rapping.
Just because like there's no chorus on that. He's just
bars.
straight rapping, and
Just bars.
nigga put Corey Guns on the song. And let me remind you, that was the lead single to his album. Was a song with no chorus featuring Corey Guns. Like that is like super. That's what I'm saying. Like even at that time, it was shit that you could hear that was really hip hop that you didn't have to look for. It's like now, how many niggas? Like I said, outside like a Kendrick or one of them type of niggas, whatever, is gonna make a song, they lead single, super duper viral, super duper big artist, and they just rap it like that. It just don't happen, bro. So I don't know, man. You are last hope, bro. You gotta
Last
save
Hope
hip
is
hop.
crazy.
You gotta save
Last
hip
Hope
hop.
is crazy. I'm part of the Last Hope for sure. I'm hip hop for sure. So as long as I'm here, hip hop here,
All right.
and I'm not alone.
No, not
I'm
at
not
all.
the
Not
only
at all.
one.
Like I said, shout out to everybody that's like coming up doing their thing.
Facts.
And other songs that just stand out. Council Staging, that stands out to me. I love that song. The beat on what is it? Over Me? Is that the second song?
Yeah.
Over Me is, that beat is so freaking. Actually, I lied. Over Me, I love Over Me, but I'm not talking about Over Me. I'm talking about
Easy
Easy
Money.
Money. That
That's
beat.
that's June. That's June. He's from
Oh,
Charlotte too. He raps too.
that beat is
And
so
produces.
crazy, bruh. I love, and the way you were rapping, the way, that's not an
And
easy
then
beat to
and
rap
then the
on.
drums cut out. And then the drums cut it. Come on.
That's not an easy beat to rap on. So the fact that you caught your flow on that, that's so fire,
I'm
bro.
telling you.
June produced a lot on here. Every time I looked and I was like, this beat's fire.
Now it was only one June.
Nah,
June
it's
beat.
a few beats. It's a
How you gonna tell me?
cut. Well, at least you miscredited, bro, because he on here a few times. He credited on here a few
It's
times.
Shamar.
Hold
It's
on.
Shamar.
I bet you I'll find you another June beat or credit it
Then
as
I gotta
June.
then I gotta fix it.
That's what I'm saying, because you might have made a mistake.
Yeah, I mean the shit.
Let me see.
Yeah,
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
It could happen.
Am I failing right now? I am failing for another June beat, but I promise to you, bro. I swore I saw
It's a
another
June beat
of
on the
June.
last album.
Mm.
It's one on the last album. There's one on this album.
God damn, I could have sworn bro was on another song. You right. You're right. You know your album better than me. You know your album better than me. You know your album better than me. But no, yeah, he
I was
went
finna
crazy.
say, damn, I gotta fix it.
But it was another song I swore I was like, he produced this too. But
I was slick nervous.
I'm probably tripping. That's hilarious. But nah, yeah, he that beat is crazy. That beat is so good. Which also made me think. I was like, do you produce at all?
No.
Got you.
I haven't dropped any. I started making beats in high school, but I suck. So I'm gonna keep working on it. I will produce eventually.
Got you. I assumed you probably did produce because I was like, what can't this nigga do? This nigga look like he a nigga that could probably produce.
I just love I'll hear some shit and be like, oh, this would be a good sample, and then I'll try and chop it up, and then I'll just end up with a bunch of parts. I can't get them together. Well, I can. We don't use that can't word, but like
for sure, no, for sure.
But yeah, I'm gonna work on it.
I'm looking through, and once again, you are right. There's no other June beat credit on here at all. Shamar went crazy though. Shamar definitely went crazy. Shamar definitely did go crazy. I feel like June set it off perfectly, and then even that child actor beat. I just seen child actor listed for something.
Child actor crazy too.
Yeah, a canvas for us all. Very good. Like I said, this was an album. Walk with a Friend was something that I replayed a bunch of times when I first heard it. Like I said, this album is something that I feel like if anybody is on some like, man, like what is hip hop coming to? This is an album. This is an album you should listen to, bro. It might restore your faith, man. You know what I'm saying? And even the last one. What's the last one called?
No One's Trophy.
No One's Trophy is super duper good. That's like the first time that's one of the first times I really talked about you on my channel, telling people to go listen to that. And I mean, fire in my eye. Like I said, we were just talking about September 22 Protection. Also, I didn't mention this, but I love the bar about what did you say on this last album? You said I done looked down a barrel a few times and felt nothing.
Felt nothing, absolutely nothing.
Crazy bar. Yeah, man. Too Fast to Live to Die Young. Great song. Did Black August came out before the album, right?
No.
I didn't. I thought I went
No.
one of the singles.
No.
Did you have a single? What single am I thinking about? I'm thinking about something you had dropped before maybe it was on something, but either way.
What did the cover look like? I deleted some singles.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was just about to say. I feel like you have more singles on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a couple of them I was like, this some SoundCloud stuff.
That's probably where. Yeah, I forget what it was, but it was something that you had released beforehand that probably didn't make the album. Black August didn't come out before the album?
I promise it didn't.
Okay, I believe you. I ain't gonna act like I know it was better than you, but I swore you released that before the album. But no, yeah, Black August is so crazy.
That's when I was like, oh, people were fucking with it because someone, like those pages that just take niggas' music and post it.
Yeah.
Like on YouTube and shit.
Oh, they did that?
It was like some random rap page. Like I looked up Money for Water just to see what was going on, just to like check the views or some shit. And I was like, damn, this is my song, and I did not post it.
Fire. No, that's very fire.
No bueno.
That's
I didn't like it, but at the same time, I was like, that's a good sign and a bad sign.
Why the bad? Why bad?
Damn, nigga stole, because he stole my song and uploaded it
Yeah,
himself.
yeah.
But it's hip hop, so like, I don't know. It's hip hop. Who
Hey,
gives
I'm
a
going
shit?
through that right now, bro. Nigga posted my Kevin Gates in like a clip of my Kevin Gates interview on Instagram and got a million
No
views,
credit. No credit, no
million
nothing.
views in a day. I commented and was like, "Hey, thanks for the repost. Can you tag me?" Nothing. DM'd him. Nothing. So yeah, probably not getting credit on that at all. But
Damn.
hey man, that's the game, man.
I try to give everybody credit
You do.
in all things that I do.
I mean, you literally just said, "Well, I don't want to say my album. It's our album." That
It
was,
is. I
you
was
know what I'm
doing an
saying?
interview with Shamar. He was like, he said something about like just calling it my album in some way, and I was just like, bro, you produce like damn near every song. Like,
Nah, yeah.
how is it not your album? Like, I don't produce. If I drop Traveling like acapella, where would we be? Like, come on, bro.
No,
That's what all the producers too. Like, I haven't rapped on any of my beats, so like, any Money for Water song is not me. Like, it's us.
I think that's a healthy way to look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's a way to keep yourself grounded. Cause,
It's the only way to look at. It's just the truth. Like,
bruh, you know how niggas like producers damn near be getting like the short end of the stick a lot of times. Like
yeah,
they'll bro in today's age, I feel like the producers be the MVP for a lot of niggas' music, and they don't get credit for it. You don't even know who produced the beat. You be like, oh man, this what's the name song? This little bruh man song fire. But it's
yeah.
like really the beat hard, you know what I'm saying? Without that beat, I don't know how hard it'd be. So for you to give like the credit to your producers the way you do, I do think that's like an honorable thing for sure, for sure.
You have to.
Shout out to
It's
June.
hard, bro.
I think you
Shout
sent
out June.
I think you
Shout
sent
out.
me June music before, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah. I
Yeah,
sent you the whole Charlotte
you
playlist.
did, and I have not
Yeah,
finished it yet. I'm
you
gonna
better
get
get
into
on
that.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
got
gotta
some
get into that.
homework.
That's what I'm saying. For people that don't know money, bro, you put on for your people. You know what I'm saying? Like
Cause I have to,
you
bro. Like,
put
these
on for
niggas
your
be
people.
nice.
You know, so shout out to you for doing that. Like you definitely sent me like I said, you sent me quite a few niggas from Charlotte.
Yeah, it's
So
like 100 songs.
so I'm a definitely I gotta tap in with that for sure.
Cause we got a scene, but like Charlotte doesn't even care about its own scene. So
Yeah.
like, if Charlotte not gonna talk about it, no one else will. So then no one else does.
You know what's crazy, and this is like so random, but I'm just looking at you, made me think about this. There has to be other niggas out there that think you're like some type of like foreign. I couldn't have been the only one, right? Cause you got this button up that like
Foreign
a
is crazy.
no, cause look, it like a soccer jersey, like you got a
Twin,
soccer
what you
polo
mean?
on.
Nigga, how you gonna say I ain't no low head?
Oh, my fault, my
Like, come
fault.
on,
See, I
bro.
didn't see the polo. I didn't see the polo. I didn't see the polo. I didn't see the
Nigga,
polo.
this America.
Nigga, I thought you had on like a Chelsea, like Man United
I
type
feel
of
like
shit on.
LeBron at the Olympics.
That's hard. Let me see that again. That's actually
Come on, bro. I feel like
fire.
Steph or some shit.
That's
We'll
actually
we'll
fire.
never button it to the top with you.
That's fire. Okay, my fault. I disrespect you and said, nigga said, I thought you had a soccer polo or something.
No, I got a bear with a rugby on the rugby. Like, come
No,
on.
that's hard. I polo down here sometimes damn near is like high fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you, of course.
you know, nigga come through with some
That's
polo.
us.
Yeah.
That's us.
Yeah.
I don't even care. It's Black History Month. That's us.
Polo.
That's us.
I do wonder. I would assume Ralph Lauren is alive. I don't think he's. Yeah, I don't think Brett's dead. I wonder how he feels about black people and his clothes because black people are messed up about polo. Niggas
think
love
they made him a lot of money. That's what he thinks.
See, but you know, I would.
He like appreciate it, nigga.
See, but I feel like certain niggas be on some like. I didn't think niggas would be wearing this. You know what I'm saying? Like I was making this for people of my community or whatnot. So I wonder is he grateful of black people? And I'm like, nah, I'll fuck with y'all. Because I feel like you don't really hear too many fashion designers come out and like, because black people gonna spend money with you if they like
Yeah.
what you got going on. So that's like you don't really hear fashion designers really come out too much and being like, shout out to the black community because y'all ignorant ass gonna put a lot of money in my pocket this year. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't think of one person. I mean, how would they even say that and have it sound like acceptable? Like,
You could come out and just be
we
like,
would like to thank the black community for spending their hard-earned money on our
see, if
on our clothes. Like,
a white person could come out and just be like, yo,
that shit going viral on Twitter.
a white person come out and be like, yo, we do this, we do the numbers, we do the statistics, and like some of our most spending people are like
They
black
gonna be
people in
like, we're
America.
proud to serve the African American community.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to just say it from the heart. You just got to be like, yo, we did the numbers. Y'all spend the most with us, and for that, I feel like y'all don't get enough credit. So I just want to say thank you. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say really appreciate y'all.
I don't want no damn thank you. I want some free polo, bro.
That too. I was about to say. I was thinking niggas gonna be on some of this shit. Can we get some?
God.
Can we get some shit
I
for
don't
free?
even need no crazy like limited edition. Just give me like a Dillard's gift card or something.
I was about to say if in the reparations it was included, like we get like free polo or some shit.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, hey, we can't get y'all the mules, but we give y'all some polo. We give y'all the acres, but can y'all take acres and can y'all take the bunch of acres and some polo? I feel like niggas would accept that.
I want polo. I want Under Armour. What else? What's some American brands that we deserve?
American brands. I mean, niggas love Jordans.
Chevrolet. That's us.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Jordans is for sure us. We're taking that.
Yeah, for sure. Give me the.
They can have Nike, but we taking Jordan.
Give me the Jordan. I mean, it's named after a black man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so give me the Jordan.
For sure.
Hey, I'm messed up by Core Water. If Core Water ever want to reach out to me and you know what I'm saying, give me a sponsorship, I love Core Water, and I'm assuming this is American made. So
we don't do branded water.
What you drink?
Ooh.
What you drink?
It don't matter. Water don't have a brand.
All right.
Water is water.
This guy. All right. Hey,
take that label off, man.
Hey, Core Water, if you want to hit me up, I don't know what this nigga talking about. Hit your boy up.
You just did it for free.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, nah.
Hey,
Core Water hit me up and give me some money. I would have gave you a little split. You feel me? Now you get shit out, nigga.
They gonna be like, nigga, you already showed the Core Water. What we need you for now?
Hey, man.
Gotcha.
That's super duper funny. Are you like a... This is such a ridiculous question to ask you. Are you like a springs water guy? Are you specific about your water though? Like, are you like, oh, I only drink spring water. I only
like alkaline.
Yeah, like, are you one of them type?
I mean, the water definitely has different tastes. I don't like when people would be like, it all tastes the same. Like,
yeah,
I don't like that. Like, no, you don't gotta lie. Like, come on.
It does.
But it's not that big of a deal. Like, people be like, I can't stand Dasani. Like,
those are people like
shit,
that,
bro. Like,
if you had to
drink, I'm not gonna choose Dasani out the store.
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say if you had a choice of anything and you got it for free, what water are you choosing?
Free?
Yeah, if you could choose anything, you could choose like you could get 10 cases of this water and they just gonna give it to you.
It's some shit called like Le Bleu or something. You seen that?
I don't. How you spell that?
It's like, let me see, LEBLEU or something.
LEB.
Le Bleu water.
I see it. Let me see it.
That's pretty cool. I don't know if that's special or nothing. It just looked, I don't know. That's the water. They had that at like summer camp or something. Like when I was a kid.
You know why I never heard this?
Why?
Because it's some North Carolina stuff.
Oh, word?
Yeah, this because Le Bleu Enterprises is in North Carolina.
Oh,
you know where that bit at? Funny enough, that bit in Jacksonville.
Ooh.
North Carolina, Jacksonville, not my Jacksonville.
That's the east.
Yeah, this is some North Carolina.
That's like closer to where like my family from.
Interesting. You know what's interesting about this is that I didn't even realize this, but certain water is like very regional. Like you're not gonna find Le Bleu down here, and the same way down here we got this water called Zephyr Hills, and niggas love Zephyr Hills.
Damn, that sound familiar.
But Zephyr Hills is in Florida. Zephyr Hills is like
okay.
It's let me see where Zephyr Hills water is. Like where it's located
Zephyr
at.
Hills, what does this look like?
And
you gotta do like commercials, like fake commercials or something.
Yeah, I might have to make this like entertaining, put some commercials.
You gotta put skits in this bitch.
But you said Zephyr Hill branded not fire.
Yeah, look at this picture. Like this not inspiring. I don't want to drink this. You seen the Le Bleu when you looked it up? Look at that. You seen that blue bottle?
Nah, yeah, Le Bleu. Like, they definitely doing the most.
Delicious.
Yeah, y'all niggas being extra with y'all water for sure. Zephyr Hills.
But I mean, I'll go to the Circle K and get the Circle K water. Like that's. Don't matter.
Got you. But if you could choose, you go into that Le Bleu.
I guess. I mean.
Got you.
I'm not a like. Oh, Icelandic is pretty good. Now that I think about it, Icelandic is cool.
Icelandic.
I'm not a huge. Oh damn! Now that I'm looking at it, these are a lot of brands that I do. Callaway Blue, that's good. That's good water. Let's see. That's all I'm co-signing right now. I can't co-sign any more waters. I'm sorry.
All right. I'm about to say this nigga was just
They gotta send the bag.
nigga was just
Start
anti-branded
co-signing
water. Now
waters.
this nigga going crazy, bro. Hey, I'm about to say,
but that's what I'm saying. Like I done named so many to the point where it's like I couldn't even tell you what I like about the different waters. Like I'm damn near going off the presentation alone. Like,
bro, you know,
just because this is the bottle that looks cool when I walk
I
around
did
with
not
it.
take this into consideration that your name is Money for Water.
Yeah,
So
we're talking about water.
you getting a water
That'd be cool.
brand. Hey, and the one that makes the most sense is LeBlue because they from
North Carolina.
You feel me? So hey man, LeBlue, if y'all need somebody to, you feel me? Hey man, my guy right here, man.
Whoever being sustainable with it.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to give him money for water, like literally, you know what I'm saying? Then shout out to get at my guy. But yeah, Core not messing with my black ass at all. So
Damn, this random. Free ASAP Rocky, man. Next question.
Hey man, he's going through it for sure. But no, yeah, this but speaking of a guy who's very pro 2A, but yeah, I love this Trapping Light album. It's such a good album. If it's something that if anybody's watching this who's not familiar with you, if there was a song on here that you would tell them to like go listen to get the best of you, they're like, you know, it's make or break. It's like if this song ain't good, I don't want to listen to the rest of this nigga at all. If this is like the one song to make them a fan.
I don't know, because there's a lot of songs where I don't know. It's music, so you could listen to any song and not like it and be like, all right, that's valid. But like, I don't know. If you listen to Blood Rain and Over Me and you don't like it, you probably don't like hip hop. Like, I'm gonna be so real with you. Like, Admiration is probably the one that I would say now, just because like it does feel more poppy. Like when I wrote that one in Beacon and then Blood Rain a little bit, I was like, these are cool, but like they're a little bit more catchy. Like I feel like these really will stick with people. Different from like I'm gonna just rap for 2 minutes and call it a day.
Yeah.
But like it, even like Admiration, just a long like a short poem. So like I don't know how to describe why it sounds more poppy or like accessible, because I think all my music is accessible. But like Admiration just seems like the one. Like and half the album clean. Like this shit could get radio play.
Yeah. I didn't realize that.
If the radio was rocking with me, but
I didn't realize that. But there's a lot of songs in here that don't have an E by them.
Yeah.
Blood Rain being one of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even though the subject matter is interesting.
Is that a conscious thing that you're not trying to curse in the song, or is it just no curse words needed? Or
it's like if I'm sitting down, because I don't like freestyle or like punch in. So if I'm gonna sit down and write, I'll write a curse word if that's how I really feel. But the chances are you could use a better word or a couple better words. For sure. And then if you don't, then when you do, it's like, oh, he really meant like, nigga, fuck the police. It's not, I fuck my bitch, I do this, I fuck the police. Then it's like, oh, fuck everything, nigga. We just fuck.
For sure. Who cares? It means more when you use it sparingly. It's like,
but yeah, I would just rather, like, if I could not use a curse word and use something that sounds better, then I would rather do that. But I'm not like against cursing.
For sure. Well, before I let you go, I've done this a few times. I don't know if you want to indulge, but do you have any bar in your phone that you haven't said that you just think is like, boy, that's a good ass bar I got?
That I haven't said? Let me see.
A line that you're like, that's a good one.
That I haven't said. But shit that I like that I haven't said, I'm gonna use.
Okay, give me one that you have said.
Like, what's good? One that I have used?
Sure, one that you have said that you were like, that was a line.
Damn. I like the bar in all of Atlas, really. Damn, yeah, that's another one. Where like, if you don't like Atlas,
don't like hip hop.
Like hip hop, that sample's crazy. I'm rapping on that shit crazy. I said, we chose 1017 in the face of 1033, 810 325s because it make everything easy. Narcan and a beam in my bag. As a man, I'm for either. Yeah.
You did say that.
That's the one.
You did say that.
That
Fire.
sums up damn near like a lot of the album.
Fire. Fire. Great song. Great song. Great album. I don't want to keep you for too long. So if you got any last words for the people, yeah, the floor is yours.
Shout out Champion Sound. Shout out Charlotte. Shout out North Carolina. We were supposed to been do this interview, so I've told so many people. Like, so many people have been like, "Yo, Eric the Young God, like, he talked about your music, blah 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 blah." And I was like, "Oh yeah, we about to do an interview." Word, da 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 da. And it's like that was 2 years ago.
That's on me. That's on me, everybody.
So I just want to be like, "Hey, bro, everybody that said it was coming, we here. I was not lying. Like, I'm dead serious. Shout out everybody that I know that watched the channel. You know who you are. Like, y'all the ones who tapped in with hip hop and all that. Yeah. Drink more water. Drink more water. 5. Shout out Alan McConan. I don't know. Be kind to people. Try your best. Get a gun. Practice with it. Clean it.
See, I was while you were talking, I was trying to think of a way to flip your name. I was in my battle rap bag.
Niggas had like 30 seconds.
We had 30 seconds left, and it froze again. It's just ridiculous stuff. Shout out to technology. But yeah, I don't have any bars. I was trying to think of something. I was like, maybe bar this nigga up, but.
Oh nah, you always be on your YouTube talking about some. I would be a good rapper, but I don't have nothing to rap about. Yeah. Nigga, if you don't start rapping, bro, like
I don't have anything to rap about, bro.
Stop lying.
I don't. I legit. No, I don't have anything to rap about. I don't.
What do you do on a day? You don't have You don't have feelings or thoughts. Or
sure, bro. I'm not as interesting enough.
Nothing.
I'm not as interesting enough to like rap. Like
I don't need 5 albums, bro.
I could ghostwrite for somebody for sure.
How can you ghostwrite for someone, but you can't write for yourself?
That's my point. I could write from another nigga perspective that got something going on.
Oh,
but
bro.
I don't got nothing to talk about.
You gotta let Eric free.
Nah, bro. I don't got nothing to talk about, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like to. It's funny because I go through periods where I'm like, I'm finna start rapping, and I rap over beats or whatever, and I'll push.
Yeah, that's that hunger. That's that natural fire in you.
I don't got nothing. I don't got nothing, bro. I was freestyling over D'Angelo, The Line song on Voodoo, and that's a very I don't know what made me want to rap over that beat. Fun beat to rap over, but nah, man. Niggas not ever really gonna hear no Eric album or nothing like that, you know. So.
Oh my gosh. Then stop saying you can.
But I
you
can't.
Gotta pick one.
But niggas have heard me rap.
You gotta show and prove. You have a tape or something.
I have raps out there.
All right.
To the public. Go on my Instagram.
So you can rap.
That's what I got raps on my Instagram, but hey man. Hey, Alchemist said I could rap, so if that was good enough for me, you know what I'm saying? So but I'm gonna leave it to money for water, man. You feel me, man?
All right, I'll do it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll do it.
I'll let you carry the torch, man. And before this thing freezes again, I think we're going to get out of here. So everybody watching right now, I appreciate you guys. Until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, players gonna play, and you guys holler at your boy.